The city of Warren has taken a lot of heat in the past year over allegations of racism.
Last January, audio recordings surfaced accusing Mayor Jim Faust of making disparaging remarks towards African Americans.
Then in May, the police department's only African American police officer sued for racial discrimination.
In December, the city's diversity director then resigned.
And tonight, he's making claims of racist behavior by key city officials. This time, it's under oath. Defender Kevin Dietz has the story.
Welcome to Warren, Michigan, the state's third largest city, a place where between the years 2000 and 2010, the African American population exploded, growing 300%. Today, black residents make up over 16% of the population here. Greg Murray's job as diversity director was to make the city of Warren's workforce become as diverse as its people. He quit his job saying Warren Mayor Jim Faust wasn't interested in seeing more minorities working for the city.
The mayor walked into my office on 3 separate occasions and told me that he wanted to put diversity on the back burner until after the 2019 election because he feared a backlash from white voters who were not ready for diversity.
The mayor's office quickly denied ever saying they wanted to put diversity on the back burner, insisting Mayor Faust has appointed 5 African Americans to run city departments and appointed a minority-heavy planning commission. But now, Greg Murray has gone beyond words. He has testified under oath.
I feel that I have been brought to the city under false pretenses, that maybe he thought that I would be the kind of person who would tolerate his non-commitment, and that I would just collect a paycheck.
Murray says it's not just the mayor who wants to slow down progress. He calls out the former police commissioner, Jerry Green, under oath saying, quote, "It was represented to me by the mayor directly that Jerry Green, the police commissioner, was a racist. Jerry Green shared with the mayor that black people could not pass the test or the background checks." Murray went on to say that the deputy mayor told him Green said, quote, "The police commissioner went into a meeting with his command staff and shared with the command staff that he told that N to stay the F out of his house." Attorney Leonard Mungo put Murray under oath to show his client, police officer DeSheila Howlett, was put in danger by a racially insensitive police command and mayor.
The backlash was that they didn't provide her backup. This is dangerous. Racism is deadly, and it is a cancer that is eating at our entire country, and I think the city of Warren and Mayor Faust can be the poster boy and the poster city government for promoting racial division and hostility between the races across our country.
I contacted Mayor Faust and former police commissioner Jerry Green. Their attorney, Jim Acho, responded by phone, calling the allegations ridiculous.
Murray is trying to hold the city over a barrel because he wanted a raise, plain and simple. He wanted a substantial boost in his salary after only having been on the job for a matter of months. When Mayor Faust wouldn't give him that substantial increase, all of a sudden these quote-unquote issues arose.
He says the mayor is actively pursuing diversity, and the former police commissioner is innocent of the allegations.
Absolutely absurd. We don't believe that was ever stated.
The city of Warren says this story is far from over. They are demanding that the former diversity director sit down under oath once again so that he can be cross-examined about these serious allegations. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.